Hello guys, you are watching MJ Gaming and we are back to the live stream and आज हम लेके आए हैं tier 2 customs for you. TMNT is now organizing tier 2 customs as well. So you can participate in tier 2 customs as well, and this is the tier 2 customs of TMNT, and we have the 65 members and I think we have around 21 teams. Let me see. Okay, so guys, if you want to play TMNT Tier 2 customs, then you have to be qualified in the customs. So guys, if you are already qualified for this custom, so congratulations to you guys. And if you didn't qualify, then work hard, grind hard for the customs, and you will be success. And you will get a chance to play TMT Tier 2 customs. So guys, we have the all best squads here, and the planned path is from Alpozo to the Chumacera to the Los Leones. So we are having a little bit of left hand side planned path, and we are having some great hot drops like Pecado and Chumacera. I think there is so many squads will be go towards the Valdemar and Chumacera because this is the spots which so many squads like to take a drop. So guys, we have 18 teams. We have TMNT, ACBC Scary, TMNT, Axios, WWCD, TMNT, NYPD, SW, RAS, IBS, Black Squad, Lord Squad, and Wizard Squad, Royal, and Wizard, another Wizard Squad, and UNX. So 18 teams. We have 18 teams and 65 players. So many teams are taking the drops from right now. Okay guys, so here we have Scary Alpha and team number 5 and Scary versus Scary in the Montenegro. The both Scary squad are in the same top location. I think this is just this two squads are taking challenge, and meanwhile Axelberg has knocked out a player of the ACBC. So Axelberg, okay, so Axelberg is knocked out and he is finished out by ACBC. ACBC Panda is also knocked out from ACBC. ACBC versus Axelberg on the Pecado. Axios captain is moving into the, okay, so he will get, I think, revive. ACBC will get revive, and Axios Phoenix is on the right, and Axios I think will play a little bit of careful from now. Okay, so ACBC have I think 3 members and Axios is with the 4 member. Russ versus TMNT. Russ is knocking out TMNT. So here we have Russ team as well. So these are the fights in the Chumacera. As I said, there will be lot of fight in Chumacera because the lots of teams like to play go into Chumacera and like to take drop in the Chumacera. So we have the Rust as well as TMNT in the Chumacera as well as another TMNT squad. So we have the 3 squads in the Chumacera, and in the Sky squads in the Montenegro, and Valdemar is empty for now, and so many squads towards Los Leones and Puerto Periosa and Impala side. So Axios is taking fight I guess in Pecado. Okay, so Axios versus ACBC right here. We are having Axios versus ACBC. Here we have Scary Alpha and team number 5 and Scary versus Scary in the Montenegro. Okay guys, so We are having fight with the Russ, and IBS is taking fights with WWCD. IBS versus WWCD. IBS I think complete out the one squad of WWCD because there was a only two member for that team I guess. Let me check. Okay, so WWCD with the two members, so they are the first to eliminate. Russ is taking fight. Axios is taking fight. Axios captain. Okay, so Axios versus ACBC. I think one member of ACBC has been eliminated, and Axios captain versus ACBC Subham. Can Axios get the cover in the right time? Axios is in the good position for right now. Axios, I think Axios captain should get a healing and okay. So ACBC two member left for ACBC. ACBC Subham on the low health. And Axios is moving forward and ACBC Subham is throwing the grenade. Okay, so somebody is throwing grenade and Axios ACBC Subham is throwing really good grenade. Can he touch it? Okay, so this grenade didn't damage any player. ACBC versus Axios. Two member of ACBC versus Axios. Meanwhile, Russ versus TMNT versus TMNT is in the Chumacera. Captain is getting some healing from his teammates and SCBC 2 versus 3 fight for now. SCBC Sloth is trying to jump from there and he is successfully jumped over these and TMNT Bob knocked out Russ Jai. So TMNT versus Russ is in the Chumacera as well. So let's go to there. So Russ Jai is knocked out and TMNT does knocked out Russ Jack as well. So only one member left for Russ is Russ Joker and TMNT I think will charge up and he can be eliminated. TMNT Dust is alone there. So TMNT Bob and TMNT is charging forward towards the Russ Joker and I think he might be finished off. Russ Joker is at the low and the health. Russ Joker can be finished off easily right here. TMNT Dust can also do damage. So TMNT will finish the Russ squad in the Chumacera. So TMNT is the winner for now of this fight. TMNT versus Russ. And here we have another squad of TMNT. Axios I think completing out the ACBC for now. And Axios versus ACBC. Okay, so Axios has knocked out and only left Axios captain is left for his team. So Axios versus ACBC, I think this is a 1 versus 1 fight. ACBC Subham versus Axios captain. And ACBC Subham is taking the all loot and he have 3 kills. So ACBC is a little bit of playing Team 7 bro. Team 7, let me see Team 7. Axios तो दिखा रहा है bro. Axios तो है. Axios versus ACBC versus Axios. Axios captain is there. So ACBC Subham is throwing some smokes and flashes and Axios captain versus ACBC 1 versus 1 fight. Can Subham take out the Axios squad right here? Guys, okay. ACBC Subham is in low health and he is okay. So ACBC versus Axios. ACBC Subham at the low health and he can be finished off. But Axios captain, amazing performance by Axios captain. He changed the guns and killing off the ACBC. So right time and right performance by Axios captain. He is alone for his team, but for now he is alone in the Pecado and nobody is near. He can play for position for right now. So Axios with the 3 kills and ACBC is eliminated in the Pecado. So we have IBS in the Valdemar, Chumasera, we have TMNT and TMNT, Scary and Scary. Black Magic versus Lord. I guess team number 70. Okay, Lord Carl has been knocked out by Black. So we have Black versus Wizard versus Lord versus Wizard. So we have the 3 teams and Lord Carl can be finished off easily. Lord Grotopi is too far and Lord Winner is has been completed out. Meanwhile, Scary versus Scary fight is also happening and Scary, one member of Scary has been completed out. And Black Magic complete out the Lord Carl and Lord Goodropi. So Lord Squad has been eliminated by Black Squad. Black Squad is the new arrival, new entry to the our TMNT Customs, and they are playing really good from the last 2 days. And meanwhile, we have the Wizard versus Team Black. So Team Black with the 3 kills and Scary versus Scary. Let's go to the Scary. So we have the Scary versus Scary fight. Scary Alpha, Scary Punisher, 2 member for his team versus Scary R20K, Scary City. So he have the 2 members in the team number 3 and I guess 2 member in the team number 5 as well. Okay, so no, they have the all 4 members in the team and only 2 member for the Scary squad number 3 and Scary Alpha I think is in trouble for now. Can he clutch this squad? Okay, so Scary Alpha has knocked out. Only 1 member left for Scary is the Scary Punisher. And he's got pushed from the Scary R20K and he's trying to survive from this fight and Scary Punisher has been completed out. So team number 3 is finished out by Scary Squad. So Scary Squad with I guess 4 kills. Okay, so Scary Squad with the 4th kill is winning the fights in the Chumasera, sorry. And meanwhile, SW squad is also there. In the power grid, we have the Wizard squad, Scary squad in the Mountain War. So Scary squad has completed. Okay, so Black squad is taking fight. Black versus Wizards in the Lost Dionys. Zord Vivek has been knocked out, and Wizard Lucifer is also knocked out. So Black versus team number 22 Wizard squad versus Black squad. T1 Cancer is in the back. He can do some clutches. T1 Cancer has knocked out Black Magic and he can do. Okay, so T1 Clutcher is also knocked out. Sorry, T1 Cancer is also knocked out. Only 1 member left. Okay, so Zorvivek got the revive and Black Magic has knocked out, complete out the T1 Cancer for now. So I guess 3 member left for Team Wizard as well as Zorvivek again has knocked out, so Wizard is in trouble for now. 2 versus 4 fight for now. Wizard Lucifer is also knocked out. Wizard Joker alone left for his team and he can be finished out. So Wizard squad is eliminated. Black is again playing really good in this customs. Black with I guess 8 kills and okay 7 kills. Black with the 7 kills. So Black is playing really good in this match. They complete out the whole 2 squads in the Los Leones and they are the king of Los Leones for now with the 7 kills and they are showing their skills. So in the Chumas era we have the TMNT versus TMNT and 1 member of UNX carry squad in the Montenua SWR in the San Martin and in the power grade we have the Wizard and ETMNT. Axios captain is in the Pecado and Royal is moving from the graveyard. Meanwhile NYPD is near the Al Pozo, and IBS is in towards the Valdemar and moving towards the zone. Meanwhile, we go to the TMNT versus TMNT fight in the Chuma Serra. TMNT Dust has been knocked out and he can be eliminated easily by TMNT Brex. TMNT Brex will complete out TMNT Dust because he is caught in the open. TMNT King PK is moving forward and TMNT King PK is a real good player. He did the clutch in the last match in the Pochinki. And guys, this is a tier 2 customs. You cannot be off guard in this customs. So TMNT Bob, I guess, is alone for his team. Okay, so two members for TMNT Bob and TMNT, and he is going from the UNX, so UNX can find out him as well. So 12 teams left in the 40 players are alive. So UNX Brown OP is holding this compound. This is really good position for now. Meanwhile, SW is taking fight with team number 5, I guess, Scary versus SW. SW is getting some shots from Scary. Scary XYZ has been knocked out. SW Morris has been knocked out. Both teams are playing knock and revive as two members of Scary has knocked out. And can this grad touch the Scary side? He can be finished out easily, and SW is rushing forward and he can compete out Scary Sadie as well, but he is getting some shots and he is just barely survived by Scary F15k shots. So both teams are getting the revives, and I think it is very hard to revive the Scary Sadie for now. And Scary Prima is going from the little bit of right as well Prima, and Scary Sadie can get some revive if he is in the good cover of smokes. So Scary is in the good position for now. SW is rushing forward for now. SW versus Scary. Scary at 15k is I think getting some really good flank angle, and if he can knock out one or two member of SW, can SW in be trouble. SW bazooka at a very low health. Scary at 15k versus SW squad. Now any of one member can be knocked out easily, then the other squad will be rushed. So there will be rush of other squad when they got a knock. So the both squad will try for a good knock and then they will rush towards the squad. So I think SW is taking is falling back for now, and SW one member of SW is in the flank angle at the right. So I guess Gary is rotating from now and they don't want to fight, so they are just retreating from this fight, and Scary XYZ and Scary is moving backwards and they don't want to fight right now. So this is a weird strategy by Scary, they are just retreating. So next circle, the third circle is towards the Chumasera. The circle is in the bottom side. So IBS is having really good advantages of this position for now. Meanwhile, we are having fight. Okay, so I think they are just doing pen fight over there because no teams are around, and IBS is in good position for now. They are in Chumasera. Wizard squad is in Chumasera. TMNT squad is also there. TMNT another squad is also there, so there is very few teams which are out of the zone, and with teams which are far from that. They're also moving in. Black squad is I think fighting with another squads. So SW is also rotating from the top side. Meanwhile, we have the Wizard versus IPS fight, and we have the 12 teams and 40 members live in the third circle. Team number 18 versus IBS versus TMNT. I think there is only one member for okay. So Wizard versus IBS versus TMNT. There are so many teams are in the Chuma Seraph now, and IBS Superior is alone there. And if somebody with okay, so IBS Superior is also moving forward with his team. So they are just gathering the players. And TMNT is in the right and TMNT is in the left, as well as we have the three team of TMNT at the same place. And Scary R15K has knocked out SW. So SW versus Scary is again continuing, and SW Bazooka has getting revived. Scary versus SW. Scary said he has been knocked out. So and meanwhile IBS versus TMNT is in the Chuma Sera. Scary was that got really good knock AWM knock towards the SW squad, and SW Believer is also knocked out, and he is also getting revived. SW Bazooka with the full health. So 4 versus 4 fight. Both teams are getting knock and revive, and this is the equal fight are happening between the both squads. So SW Bazooka is trying to get some good knock on Scary squad. Scary versus okay, so Scary XYs are at the very low health. SW versus Scary. So Scary XYZ is knocked out and SW Prime at a low health, and the really good grenade is coming in. I think okay, Scary XYZ has been complete out, and Scary SW is get one knock. So SW I think will revive their teammates, and SW versus Scary. Meanwhile, we are having TMNT, IBS, all squads in the Chuma Sera. We have the 12 teams, and TMNT versus Black Squad is in. I think they both are aware about each other, so nobody wants to rotate. And Scary versus SW. Scary SW, I think, is trying to rotate for now, and Black got a knock on TMNT, I guess, and now the Black Squad will go on the TMNT for now. TMNT Bob is alone for his team, I guess, for now, and it's very hard to play it alone. 1 versus 3 against the really good teams. So 1 versus 3 for TMNT Bob. TMNT Bob versus Black Squad, and he do not have a proper cover to fight with. And Black has spot out the TMNT Bob. TMNT Bob 1 versus 3 fight for now. Can TMNT Bob do 1 versus 3 against the Blacks? Black has knocked out and he will be complete out. TMNT Bob is in trouble for now. 1 versus 2 for TMNT Bob, and Black versus TMNT. And TMNT Bob got another knock. Can he complete out 1 versus 3 against against the match Black squad? And he can do it. Okay, so Black squad. Okay, so I think that was the lag problem from the TMNT Bob or something, and he almost got the knock, and almost did the 1 versus 3 fight for now. And I think the zone will complete out the Black squad from now, and Black squad with the 9 skills. So here we have the car blast from the Scary squad. So Scary versus Royal versus Kishan Thakur. Kishan Thakur is knocked out by Royal squad. So team number 18 is getting some shots and Kishan Thakur is knocked out by Royal. So that was the my ping issue guys, sorry from my side because of having ping right now.